Yo, good morning there, Raptoria. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you all here for more of the altars. We're going to get started right about meow. Hope you've all been well. Been looking forward to this one, continuing on, and especially finishing up what is a very good DLC. I gotta say, I've quite enjoyed this one, and almost even more than the main game, because there's been so much exploring and crafting in one area, so we'll have to see what other things they have planned for the future of the game. Anyway, also, happy Friday, everybody! Happy Friday, chat. Cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and continue our story and see what we can do to get off this planet, maybe? Or whatever happens, happens, I guess. Music's so good. Research a tier 3 terraformer. Are we doing that? Oh yeah, we needed more of that mega fluid. Under theory. So we need 50. We got 35. Organics, metals. Everything seems alright. We got plenty of food. Got a lot of mush. Well, we got the physicist in there. In the kitchen. Making some suit batteries, repair kits. Filters were good on for a while. What are we going to need to make the... I guess we got to research the tier 3 first to find out what it needs. No, does it tell us beforehand? Yeah, it seems like something we got to research first. But to make the tier 3 terraformer, we probably need more mega fluid. And I think we were researching... Or did I already research the converter for that? Oh no, we need to do that afterwards. There'll be something to convert Proxylium to mega fluid. Okay. That'll make everything a bit easier. That'll make that all a bit easier. Well, how are we doing on capacity? We're 26 out of 3,200. Metal's the only lowest thing, but we already got a mine on that. And I know there's some stuff somewhere we got to get down to, actually. There's that cave. That's over here. There it is. I can definitely see a way down below here, but I can't get there. It might be a later story thing. Because there's something like down below here. So there's like a room there. We saw like a suitcase there. So I might need these areas to be terraformed via tier 3 before we do that. We got a few days before we get to tier 3, so we're alright. Hi. Good morning, chat. Alright, so we're mixing. I wonder if I could do more doubling. Could I do another splitter for geysers? We'd really have to go out of our way to do that. Like, I could build a rupidium splitter here, like another doubler. But I'd need more minerals, which would be up there. Oh, that'd be getting so complicated. That'd be getting so complicated to, like, split rupidium here, then go up here, then mix that and go that way. We could do it, though, because it's more permanent. But I'd have to make a lot of pipelines. And also... Actually, now that I think of it, there's only one input tube for the mega fluid tank. I don't know if we can have multiple inputs. So there's not like a... I don't think two pipelines can be converged into like one pipeline. That might be a problem. Like, we have definitely something to mix and we have something to double, but we don't have some... We have, like, the doubler splits things, but we don't have a way to conjoin. So now that I think of it, there might not be a way to make more rupidium You know, like split that and then go off to another thing to make more of that stuff. Plus, we'd have to split it again. So I'd have to split the rupidium 4 times. As in 2 more times. Or we'd have 4 pipes like this. Oh man, that'd be infinitely complex. It would be nice to double our input, but I think maybe building that other thing would be fine. The thing that converts proxylium. And then what about ALX conversions? Let's take a look at that. Economy. We have a efficiency conversion. And we have a mineral conversion. I think I want to save for the efficiency. Overall, we have 825. Okay, let's teleport. Simple way to get there would be here, up and around. I guess that markers where the field base would go there, maybe? And then I suspect these 3 come together here. Maybe there's a drop down that goes down under there. I don't know. I can go down there. Whoa, 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 fellers.
There's nothing. Want me to switch my attention to this?
He wants to switch from research. I'm gonna tell him no for now. Once we got 50 mega fluid, then we'll be alright. Wait, so to get there we want to go the opposite way. And we want to go down. Oops. Okay, we want to go down. Oh yeah, okay, rock roadblock. That's not marked on the mini map. That's like the 4th time that's happened, man. They need a little more consistency in these maps actually showing obstacles. Like sometimes there's route blockages, sometimes there's rock blockades, and then sometimes there's nothing, even though clearly I can't go through there. Bogus. That needs an update. So then I can only imagine that these 3 are also blocked but don't actually show something. So I can't tell. Now I'm trying to find a way back up to see where that suitcase is. So many of these things, man. They're everywhere. Okay. I can't remember if we could see it from down there. Now we gotta go home. Got the magnetic storm starting. Alright, so we need to go... up this way. Gotta hang out at base. There's a storm a-brewing. We still don't have enough fluid. Maintenance and research. And we'll probably burn through a couple repair kits. So we'll work on that. Okay, now we have enough mega fluid. Ooh, free climbing. Not yet, though. Let's do Terraformer Tier 3. Finally.
Good day.
Maintenance and research. More repair kits. Something is contaminating the air at the base. Uh-oh. How do we sort that out? I guess there'll be a follow-up info on that shortly. Let me help with maintenance. Bedtime. Big storm, big storm. Sunrise in 4 days sucks. We need to go build both two terraformers. Alright, well, good thing we built a lot of shields. I did build shields on the infirmary and refinery and whatnot. Okay, maybe we should have more. Oh, cannot install in rooms that are broken. Okay. We just set it up on all rooms just to minimize the damage. Then we can't set it up on rooms that are damaged. I'll just come back for wave 2 later. Okay, let's have these two work on... Good, base automation is on. Let's have them both work on maintenance. We got plenty of rubidium. Might need more metal. There's a deposit across the way by the doubler. Garlic bread supply? Yeah, we're gonna have to check that too. Gotta make sure we got that garlic bread. That one was aggressive. Alright, so the boys I'm hoping are working on maintenance, but I gotta get back on research. We only have a few days for these terraformers. And then I gotta craft them too. Who's fast at that? Oh, the geologist is good at the terraformer. Love to see it. Anywhere else we can go to? Let's see. Okay, only an hour left on that before we can start making it. I'm assuming it's going to take a lot of metals. Could possibly be a metal deposit down here still. Which is where? Terraformer Tier 3 is ready. Okay, can we make it? Terraformer Tier 3 is going to require 75 mega fluid. Right now we're at 45. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it before the next big sleep. What I want to research is actually this. That conversion thing, that would be good. So we need 50 fluid for that. So So I'll wait till we get there. We're at 47 out of 200. That stuff's slow. Another deposit there. Well, storage is pretty full overall. Head back to base. Okay, and then let's do... Cooked meals would be nice. Just do those in like perpetuity. And then some feast, and then we're good. Okay, and then repair kit's 12, fine. Another battery, sure. Oh, and we got the 50 we need. So now he can start on that research for the conversion. And who's best at that? Probably the chemist. But he's on retirement. Yep. It's fine, I'll work a shift in the old farm. E-I-E-I-O. Weird noises can be heard from the refinery. There's an exclamation point above us. Is that where the refinery is?
Oh, beautiful crystals.
Right, what? What are you doing? Why does it smell in here?
What are you working on in the refinery? The stench is terrible. Oh, it's not that bad, right? Anyway, ever notice the profound crystal growth of the planet's minerals? I'm testing how the crystal habit changes depending on conditions. Interesting, right? How exactly are you testing it?
Yeah.
I started with the basics. I have identified a group of reagents that could possibly provoke a change in the aggregate habits. But does it have to stink? I don't have time to deal with complaints. Well, certain reagents initiate strong reactions, some with olfactory effects, but that's to be expected. Really, since when are we so delicate?
This dude has been doing all sorts of crazy stuff at our base. This man like got stuck in like the interdimension area. This dude's been like doing all sorts of weird experiments that have all ended out okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let you do your thing.
Okay, I won't be interrupting you. Let's see where this goes.
This dude's crazy.
For giving me the okay-a-night.
It's crazy. EOD. I want to be able to set up those terraformers, my guy. Might be able to set up one at least. I think it has to be on remote hill. The stench is getting worse. What is he up to? Alright, well, let's go get some surface organics. You know what we need to get from 11-Bit Studios, Chad, is something else for Frostpunk that is like a first or third person type thing. Imagine a game where you could build and try to survive on those giant land ships that they came across the world with to try to get to the frozen areas. Even more of a prequel would be more interesting. Frostpunk 2 is fun. I really like what they did with 2. But I need more. Not enough space for organics? Okay. Oh, that's right, because we're making a ton of food or something from it. Trippy, man. This barber pole going through, doing haircuts now at the base. Okay, so research is going to take 5 hours. Damn. And we needed what, 75 to build a terraformer? Yep. Oh, and 200 rupidium. That's alright, that rupidium should be easy to mine again. We got all these automated miners going now, it's great. And we can upgrade them even more. What's nice is we don't have to store everything at the base now, we just mine everything so quickly that if we need something, we just wait a little bit. Something exploded in the refinery. Bro. Where is he? Oh, he's right there.
Oh. Huh. That was abrupt.
He was covered in all such black soot, he blended in with the ground like in the cartoons. You alright, bro? Cartoon looking ass. What are you doing, bro?
What happened?
What happened?
I thought you were supposed to grow malodorous crystals. Oh, I did, and I made a fascinating discovery. It turns out that under the right conditions, the minerals aggregate slender prisms, sort of like naturalites, only they, well, explode upon physical contact.
How are we supposed to use that?
Perhaps we could use it somehow. Any ideas? Yeah, before we start discussing it, the fire destroyed my notes, and I tried a lot of combinations of reagents, temperature, humidity, so it's unrepeatable. But we learned something important. Minerals are wild.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
whoa.
Thanks for letting me experiment, despite the smell.
There'll hopefully come something of that later. Oh, and I gotta clean up the mess, man. Alright, whatever. Geologist is injured too. Hopefully this will de-dirtify itself soon enough. Alright, he'll just need to take it easy for a few days. 73%.
What a...
Yeah, I want to go to the farm. Injured, off shift. Oh, damn it. That was a waste of time. Off shift too. What do you mean? You guys work from... It's 16. You work to 2100. What do they mean off shift? Standard work hours are 9 to 21. Don't make me turn on crunch to regain my time. I'm turning on crunch. There we go. It looked like he wasn't working there for a minute. Alright, good job, bro. Now, I'm gonna go up and build that room. Oh my god, pong noises. Okay, let's build our converter. Converter is... Wait, is that something we install into that already existing room? This is misleading to me. The time booster says used inside a time anomaly to boost the efficiency of the infrastructure. But I wonder, like, does that mean I can build that on, like, the mixer to speed that up? Does it create its own time thing? Okay, so we unlock that room. Enables you to convert proxylium into megafluid in the substance refinery. Okay, so it's not a new building. We already have that. So we could just do it now. There we go. So it takes 40 and turns it into 10 megafluid. Go right ahead. Convert it all. Okay. So let's go to where is that thing? The substance converter. Next to the kitchen. And also I need to build a field lab. Is that... Do we have one of those? Where's a field lab? I can't make another one, so it must be in storage. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it wasn't on the list because they won't let us make any more. But they could put it on the list still and tell you, like, you've reached maximum or something of this item. So we do have a field lab ready to go. Okay, if I put him in the infirmary, can he heal, like, better automatically? Maybe we can do that. Okay, so I think we can finally make our first terraformer tier 3, yes. And we'll need 200 more rupidium, which we're close to having. And then we need 75 more mega fluid, which I'm going to work on converting now. Just through the kitchen. What's up, BK?
Looks like we're running out of storage space.
We are full on storage. So let's go ahead and dump off some metal to make room for rupidium. And that should allow for more rupidium room, and then we build one more tier 2. Alright, cool. We can go pop both of them. I didn't think we'd be able to do it. Well, we're doing it. So let's go to the easier one to get to. I think we can go through here, around, and up. Is it that way? It is indeed. That way's blocked. How do we go up? Maybe a narrow pass through there? There's also an arrow there, but what does that arrow mean? Can we climb? Yes. But it doesn't show the wall like usual, so that's another inconsistency. Usually they show walls like this. Here it doesn't show that. Just got the arrows. Okay, then back up to... Terraformer 1. There's anomalies on that. I hear one. Alright, dealt with. Now on to the next one. So whatever I build fast travel wise here should stay. And I drop down here. Whoa. That's one way to go. Okay, we can just shoot back there and then go up. Into the caves. So there's a climbing area there. Well, that'll also work. Okay. Looks like the geologist is healing up pretty good in the infirmary. I should have had him sleep there over the night. I feel like they should automatically do that. Like, if you have an altar who's wounded and they're going to go to bed, just go to bed in the open infirmary bed. That automatically helps them to heal. Yeah, this is the game with the giant wheel. Although now our base is underground. So it's like Fallout Shelter. Precisely.
Perfect. Good spot for another field lab.
Yep, so the field lab will be built there. Oh, gotta clear it out. Maybe I gotta put the terraformer down first? So that charges our batteries now. Okay, so now we have 2 terraformers up. Oh, is that... No, that's not where we build it. Where do we build this thing? It marked remote hill. Objective... Build a field lab in the remote hill. And I thought he wanted to build it on that rock. Or maybe on the cliff side? I guess it has to be terraformed first, and then we have to sleep again. Okay, yeah. I may have said that earlier too. I'm just hoping that's not the case, but it will be. Initiate cryo sleep to enter the next cycle. And we already did the tier 2 thing. I don't know why that's still there. Yeah, there's something going on with them. They really like these field bases. What seems to be happening too is that they have a siren theory. Like, there's a reason why the scientists don't want to leave this planet, like why they wanted to stay behind, and also why they want to stay like on the surface, not in the base. Did we ever go and talk to the other guy? Well, we did, but is he chilling out here? What's he doing out here? Well, I could build a fast travel node to get back here because we're probably going to have to go up here. Oh, but I can't clear the rocks out yet. Which is back there. Well, could I build a fast travel node? No. Well, we're still pretty close. Alright, so I guess this has to be terraformed after a sleep cycle. Then we come back and drop somebody off. It'll probably be the physicist. The geologist is too cool. He's just a goober. All right. So I'm thinking I should probably create like a more intricate network in here to get back here when we're ready. I would end the day now, but let's take some time to set up more fast travel. I'm gonna go back there. Ooh, I don't know if we can. Uh-oh. Can't really do that. That's too narrow of a cave. The root blockade will open later. And I tried to do one up here and I couldn't do it either. I couldn't reach that hub pylon from up here. How the hell are we gonna get in there? Maybe from here? I need some sort of vantage point to reach that. A goob biologist? Yeah. So I'm going to try to get here. You're the doubler. I'm not going to be able to see. I'm going to have to walk over there. Looks like a cliff's in the way. So the ridge here too. So there's like a whole ridge. I mean, to be fair, this area is kind of in a cave anyway, but we need... I guess I'll have to wire it through the volcano. That access point's too small. That one will be available later. And it just doesn't seem like I can reach those edges. So then... So we check that. I'm thinking maybe there. Well, I mean, for later we can just connect to that pylon and go through there. It's alright, we'll wire it through. The Remnants Cave. So we're gonna go through there. And where do we want to go with this? Up? That path will be open later too, but same story. Okay, so that one leads to the top of the Remnants, and then as for that one, if I can get over that terraformer again, I could build a fast travel point. And in production, let's make a few more of those. So I'll just need to shoot a wire across the valley like Spider-Man. We're gonna be Spider-Man. Peter Parker. So to remind myself, it's up that thing, and then we're good. Just trying to make shortcuts. You die, you go to hell. Stop messing with me. Zap your dumb ass. You want to go too, pal? Let's go. Blue fuzzy meatball. Beat the ass. So I don't know where did this habitat go? Oh, the last habitat goes up there. But I wanted to be able to fast travel between the top of the remote hill and the bottom of the waterfall. But I don't want to go chasing waterfalls. I want to stick to lakes and the rivers that I'm used to. Because we may need to find organic samples here, and it'll just make the whole thing easier, jumping around that way. Could also make a little teleport over there. be careful teleporting, I can see. Alright, and then is this path blocked? No, it connects, but it should... There's a damn rock that's blocking that, and it doesn't show on this side of the map either. It looks like we just, hey, walk right into the caves, but we can't. At least I don't think we can. Yeah, right there. Bogus. Looks completely clear. To me, that creates kind of trust issues, like the city towing your car, but they didn't put up no parking. There's no indication that you shouldn't park there at all. Same energy. Time theft. Okay, now what if I want to get down? Well, I guess that's easy. We just teleport here and then just drop down. And if we want to go up, we go up there. And then if I want to go down underneath here, I'll just, when this path is open, make a teleporter there. Alright, turned out real good. The pathing looks real good. Dude, look at all that map. This is a great DLC. Like, I want them now because this, hopefully this game has been real successful to where they can expand upon it even greater in the sequel, adding more things like an open world environment and exploring with like a actual vehicle. That would be super cool, my guy. Well, I guess we can go into the big cryo sleep. Actually, wait a minute. We can't because we don't have enough organics. So let's take those off the menu. We got 150. That should be enough for cryo sleep, exactly. Now we gotta do is just wait for the terraforming and then go build that field base and then sleep one more again. I hope. I'm gonna have to reset up the phaser and all that again. I think the last goal is probably going to be to terraform the tree that we're living under, so I'm going to have to keep setting these up every time. So the organic farm, the food farm, and then the mixing thing from the mega mix, which I could have... We could have probably waited a couple more days and waited for that tank to fill up. What? Yan chemist has passed away in Field Lab 1. Oh my god, the chemist died of old age. No structures have been burned by the sun. Terraformation completed the waterfall and remote hill. New Field Lab dialogue available. Samples appeared in newly terraformed areas. Oh wow. F in the chat, boys. Wow. Oh, and now we have new samples. I gotta go find out what happened to him. I mean, it's likely old age. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, I can't teleport yet. We need to rebuild. F in the chat. Let's see. Oh, and a lot of module failures. So we need repairs. Things are broken. Base is falling apart. Okay, let's get the base back online quick. I think we can throw down a pylon hub and it'll work. All right, let's go chat with the chemist. Well, I mean, he's dead, but we might be able to chat with him because there could be something where he uploaded his consciousness to an AI inside the thing before he died. We left a letter. The chemist goodbye note. Gone to collect my final data set. Let's talk more someday. Oh yeah. He may have uploaded his consciousness somewhere. What about the other guy? Hello, brother.
Hello, old friend. What have you been up to?
Friend. Well, well, well. Looks like you need to be away for 26 years to hear that word from you. I'm just teasing you. What brings you here?
Thirst for knowledge.
My undying thirst for knowledge. What else?
Some things never change. I'm glad you stopped by. I've been thinking a lot lately about our early conversations. Remember them?
Huh. You were actually quite likable. Pragmatic. Non-confrontational. Easygoing.
Yeah, I was a pain in the ass. At least to myself. I didn't understand why you would create an alter like me. Other than to have me work my ass off in the greenhouse, of course. But, now I see the point. My purpose wasn't to process my own failure. It was to help you overcome your fear of it.
I'm well aware that every failure brings me closer to success.
It's true.
Which is why I'm not afraid of it.
But you are. That's why you see it as something that needs to be corrected, instead of a legitimate outcome. Let me tell you this. If you spend as much time as me looking at those plants over there, eventually you'd start noticing the less spectacular ones. Those that hang low, just above the ground, overshadowed by the ones that made it into full light. And you know what? The bastards are doing just as well.
Okay. Bye. Oh, now we have new things to discover in the remote hill and the waterfall. All right, let's build a new base. Oh, we probably got to clear it out of anomalies. This thing's like a vacuum cleaner. Clean up little dust balls. Oh, it goes over there.
Perfect. Good spot for another field
security. Geologist recovered from an injury. Good. Ooh. I don't want to send him yet. Not yet. Not yet. Although that's kind of the last thing to do. There's one last research though under. Oh damn, we're towards the end. There's like one last final last. Whatever we do last might take a lot of mega fluid, so we should probably set up the pumps again. Do all that stuff. So we should get mega fluid flowing again. And whatever we do might take more proxylium too, but I can always switch the production around to just accommodate that. Module shields would be nice, but I'm not spending anything crazy on that. And we got plenty of batteries. Free climbing is not so critical. ALX conversion would be nice, but not needed. Metals are a little low. Yeah, I still want to make components so I can go do stuff. Maybe one more. Okay, so lots of great cooked meals. Lots of food. Okay, so it comes down to saving down any materials for what this last thing is. So let's go get our base set up. Oh, is that algae? Oh, I forgot there's samples here. 5 samples here and 5 samples there. So 10 more samples to get. We're gonna set up the pipeline first, and then we can come back and search. Back to base. Alright, we gotta get that crazy mixing going again. Make sure everything's clear. Okay, so let's do... We needed to build a phaser here. And we needed to do 2 doublers. No, a mixer. I already did the doubler before. And then one more. I think. Well, let's just start with the blue stuff. Yeah, I can't remember how this planet works. I think it has something to do with, like, if you look at the Ally Corp logo in the game, which is the company that, like, got us here, it's 3 circles. So something to do with, like, 3 suns, which, you know, it's a science fiction game. They can make up whatever they want to do. But it's like, I think there's always a sun. I don't remember. It's something about the planet's rotation. They kind of explained it at a certain point and then never mentioned it again, so I could never remember what they mean. A lot of interesting stuff going on in this game, though. That's not gonna fit. Okay, that works. So I forget the recipe. I gotta look again to visualize this in my mind. So red and straight squiggly have to be mixed, and then those two mix with the blue. Okay. Well, thank you, Flemeth, for watching. Let's see. Okay, so this is where red and red will commit. Okay, so this is the end of the line here. So that can go in there. And then we need to mix red and red.
Looks like the module was fixed. Want me to go back?
Module's fixed. Oh, you both are on maintenance. Okay. All right, well, let's put the physicist in the infirmary to get him all better. And you do production. All right, Mega Fluid is connected. Great. Base in bad condition. Oh, it is. Oof. I thought he said he was done. All right, geologist, get back on repairs.
What a lovely day.
Actually, while he's doing that, I'm going to go explore. Let's go chase some waterfalls. Alright, so we got to look around all slow for 5 other samples. I see some algae down there. Could be something new in this area, but I think we found it all. There's some obsidian. Are we in the right spot still? Oh yeah, the waterfall also has those metals. Some fungi there. Oh, now we're back in the oasis. Yeah, book or TV show on this would be great. I really hope they make a sequel to Ixion. I thought Ixion, that sci-fi building game, and like this, man, I kind of want to play that again. That game was so... It was very, very difficult at the beginning because it was, they patched it to be more user-friendly and got a lot of community feedback, but at the beginning it was absolutely brutal, that game. Ixion was like... All the crew members were so whiny and everything was just so tedious and rough around the edges in some ways. But then I think we checked it out a year later. The devs were like, hey man, thanks for checking out the game the first time. We made some changes. Hope you check it out again. I'm like, you're damn right I'm going to check it out again. It seemed a lot better. And that was maybe like even a year ago after that. So that game's been out 2-3 years. I'd love to go back to that one again. Alright, there's some algae there. Saw that from above. Oh, clear that rock pile, find more algae. Good. Okay, one more to find in the waterfall. Whoop. Excuse me, pal. All right, awesome. It could be more algae. I think there might be more. What's that? Oh, that's the green glow of the anomaly. Oh, there it is, a little rain cloud. All right, we got it. That's the last one for this area. And any SAM experiments we can do with that? We can do tech production efficiency, which would be good. Or radio field deflector, which... we're missing one more fungi. That'd be nice because then people maybe will get radioactive a lot less commonly. Which seems to be a big problem at the base. Being efficient's good, but... everybody being all mad because they got fried is bad. Okay, we just need to do 4 more at the hill. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, 2 of 5 collected. 3 more to go. That looks cool. Super cool there, bud. All right. And then there's a whole area below us. Now, I want to know how the hell to get down to that backpack down there. It might be a late game story thing after this. But first things first, let's get our samples. Hey, algae. Two more to find. That could be water. I don't know. I don't trust that water. I don't know. There's that suitcase. How the hell do I get that? On the map, there's not like a way down. Clearly, there's something there. If I go up, I want to clear that rock slide up above. Oh, there's some fungi there. New analysis ready. Excellent. And there's one more thing to find at the remote hill. It's gonna be hard to find because it's the last one. Actually, it might be up here. Hidden in the corner, usually. Maybe back up by the terraformer. not quite. All right, back to base. What are we researching? Oh, we can finally research free climbing. Oh, close to free climbing. Well, not entirely, but I don't think I need it. Nap time, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Looks like a little damage. But the chemist can work, so we'll pop him in base maintenance. Physicist can work. Oh, there's food and repairs now. I gotta go find one more sample. I got to. 4 out of 5 at Remote Hill. We gotta find that last sample. So we went up there. That's where that river was flowing. Went up there. Checked that area. And maybe down here. Actually, wait. This kind of blocked off there. Although, I suspect we could climb up and down that little gap. We'll see. Let's try it. Wait. I can drop here. And then drop again. Okay. Oh, the deflector was completed. What does that do? Every morning you recover 1 anomaly shield. Oh, okay. Tech production efficiency. Let's do that next. Whoa, sir. I'm thinking the last thing might be obsidian. Or algae. Usually we find a lot of those. Anomalies are super aggressive in this organics field. Damn it, that backpack is tempting me. Wait a minute. No, I don't see any other way to get down there. That's gonna be like an end game thing we're gonna have to get down to. Wondering if an algae or fungus is down there. Can we grapple it? We don't have a grapple hook. Well, we do, but not for the suitcase. We're gonna have to get down there somehow. It'll be a scripted thing, I think. All right, a lot of enemies here. Let's check down there. Now we're back in Waterfall. Alright, let's keep cutting through. Let's go this way. Oh, there we are. Perfect. It was a fungus. So that should be all the areas. Remote hill, waterfall, oasis, narrow cliff, rocky, remnants hollow, rocky valley, volcano, misty gorge. I think they're all good. Hope so. Okay, so that does it for all the samples. Now we'll just use a battery. Put a couple more of those in production. Well, I guess we're good to assign an altar to the lab. Although I kind of want to... I want to make sure we have 200 mega fluid first, I think. So we'll just wait until we get 200 mega fluid. Wow, look at that map. Also, like, kind of a big empty area here. Although I think this is kind of like the ridge that separates us from the the waterfall there. Oh, can't break that open yet. RTB. Yeah, we're like an ant colony, yeah. Okay, the physicist is actually in good shape now. He's mad though, but he'll feel better soon. I think he needs a full heal. Yeah, the altars will grow older 13 years every time that we cryo sleep. Well, that's what the mega fluid looks like. Mountain Dew. Nothing new, I think. Yeah, the field labs are like retirement homes. What do I want to do in the meantime? Oh look, someone's playing Moonlighter 2 on the TV there. It's another game that 11-bit publishes. Also, another great game from 11-bit was Death Howl, although I didn't really get a chance to complete it. It's a very good, like, dark and eerie, like, Nintendo vibe horror game with, but it's more about combat and cards and stuff. It's like they call it a Souls-like. Oh, there's Frostpunk 2. New DLC for that out recently, too. How neat. I'm just burning time until enough mega fluid comes in. The physicist is mad because he was he got every time we wake up from cryo sleep, everybody seems to get irradiated a little bit and burns from radiation. He'll be fine tomorrow. Shows he's a little in pain. Alright, well, what else can I do to pass the time? Wait. Is there a way I can convert? I think in the end game we're going to need the Rapidium. I think we're going to need all three of these resources that we've been gathering. So I want to wait till we get 200. What can I do to pass the time? Any sort of free research, maybe? I don't know. Anything that just doesn't cost material to research. Actually, there's... Under theory, there's 2 things to research here, and one down there at the bottom. Although these could just be alternative storylines from earlier, like if we didn't... if we said no to, like, the Kathy identification chip or the rematerializer, there could have been other... These could be outcomes for other things. I suspect this will be an upgrade for the SAM, then. Let's pop in a gym. I don't know. Oh, good. That SAM research is complete. Crafting basic, advanced, and automatic mining outposts is cheaper. Well, too late for that. We're not going to build any of those. Yeah, this last thing here in the lower right corner might be one more thing for the SAM that we first have to research and then put into the SAM and whatever else. All right, bedtime. We got a magnetic storm in 3 days. 2 days, I think, when we wake up. Two days, okay. Yeah, back to research, I guess.
Running out of storage space.
Oh, by the way, chat, I want to let everybody know, if you're a member, we have launched our Pal World server for everybody who's a member or a Twitch sub, although the information's in our Discord, and I don't know if I've properly linked our like Twitch subscribers to also be able to get the access that the YouTube members do in the Discord. If not, I'll figure it out. Just let me know. But if you are a member, we'd love to have you on our Pal World server. You can play with Margarita, Jay, myself, whenever we're playing. It's a 24-hour server, and you know, there's still some kinks in there, so some things might, you know, the server might be offline for a little bit, get restarted or whatever for updates and things like that. So, but Margarita loved that. She loves that game, and she's taking care of all that. So if you'd like to just become a member, or if you're already a member, information's on our Discord, and links for that is all down below in the description. Okay, that dude's doing that. I guess I'll just do regular research. And we're just... Basically, I'm waiting for a resource to come in to be up 200. Which is behind me right there. A Gaim. We now have a Gaim. Gamer's Den. Bench. Thing. Storage is full. What do we have a lot of for materials? Minerals, 600. Jeez, you calm down. Got like 200 of that away. Maybe a little more. Do we need climbing to get the backpack? We might need to, yeah. I think right now it's just kind of teasing us like, hey player, there's something down there, but you can't get it yet. And then you're like, oh, how do I get it? And you look at the map and the game marks somewhat clearly where there's climbing points, although I've noticed a little bit of trouble in this DLC where there's some inconsistencies where things should be uniformly marked as either climbable points or rock blockages or whatever. It'll be good quality of life. They'll see the stream, and I'm sure other people will mention it, and they'll buff it out. They'll buff it out. Cause a rebellion. Talk to the altar to learn what's wrong before it's too late. Which altar?
Hi there.
Hi. Sound like he's rebelling right there. It's gotta be the physicist then. What's going on, boys? What
I'd
do we...
like to draw your attention to something.
Yeah, what are you mad about, bro? What, do you want a gym or something?
What is it? You're here. Good. I hereby inform you that we've reviewed your leadership skills.
Okay. Someone's getting put, his ass getting put in retirement.
Of course you did. And, as you should have already realized, your assessment hasn't been great. I've downloaded our demands to your log. Please make sure to address them in a timely manner.
Is this because I researched a gym or something? I should never researched anything.
Fine. I'll take your feedback into consideration. Perfect. I'm glad you're being reasonable.
Straight to jail. Gather 50 proxilium to end the rebellion. What the hell? You guys are a bunch of goobers. In 3 days? Oh, I'm gonna be glad to throw his ass out. What does the proxilium have anything to do with you guys rebelling? Ugh. All right, I better do it now. It's like thinking like, should I wait till we get to the mega, but okay, so if you get the proxilium stuff, we just need to cut off one of these mixers, right? Yeah, we just need to combine squiggly rapidium. So we'll just switch these around. Not enough storage. Oh, we have one more automated outpost. Okay. All right. Well, I'll get rid of these. I'll keep the automatic though. And the food farm. Damn it. Didn't want to demo the whole thing, just the one pipe. That's fine. We'll just take this. Okay. And we'll take this. Oh, and then I'll mix it around. Okay, so let's take a squiggly red. Straight up blue. Or not. Okay, so they just want 50. Alright, fine. Whatever. Job done. Okay. I guess the physicist is still mad. Can't wait to banish him to Shadow Realms. Okay, so how are we doing on supplies? So we still got a lot of stuff. I got 1,200 of that ALX stuff from killing a ton of enemies. I don't think we need 1,200. I'm going to cut that down to like 1,000. I've killed so many enemies, but... in fact, I'll make it 300. We don't need that much. Well, they don't get to hang out in my gamer den.
All finito here. Should I switch to this?
Oh, wait, greenhouse? Sure. Oh, what? Auto node, but there you go. Task completed. Okay. Well, let's get a little bit more. We have 160 of the mega, 300 of the rupidium, whatever, phased rupidium. We'll just keep getting those numbers up. Oh, it's a GOD. Okay, 5 hours to the magnetic storm. I think after the storm, I'll assign the physicist, so that way,
All finito here. Should I switch to this?
no, I'm going to switch you to maintenance now. Both of you. From Professor Raptor, I guess. No, do not switch. I wonder if I can hit some things with damage prevention. All right, everything's shielded up. Shields up. And after this storm's over, we're gonna assign the altar physicist for questioning my unlimited power. Oh, Steam to Electric. Isn't that game that was made by the same folks who made, well, I think first they made Station to Station, then they made Town to City. Now they're making a game called Steam to Electric. I'd be interested in checking that out. I don't know anything about the release date on that or demo or anything, but a great team. I'm glad that they're making these. They're making these games where it's like they make a game and then it goes into like early access for like less than a year, and then the game comes out, and then it's like 6 months later they announce another new game, and they're all very fun and very cool games, and they're all related to either city building or like train building or like a mix of both. And it's like, okay, well, like always fun to, you know, build cities by like delivering stuff to the cities so they can grow and build things in them. Holy crap, the base is falling apart. Hold on, geologist gotta go. We got some problems here. Oh, the infirmary's down. All right, let's put the geologist in the infirmary. Damn, even with the shields up, we got hit bad. Oh, I also saw there was a new DLC that came out for that. Speaking of like, you know, games that look like this, there's a game called Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown, and I think it got a new DLC called like something Delta Quadrant or something Delta. Maybe we check that out, maybe. I gotta go up. Bedtime. Okay, so tomorrow the geologist will heal and the physicist will repair, and then we'll send him off. Geologist has recovered. Good. So I will let the geologist do base maintenance, and the physicist is banished to the Shadow Realms for questioning my unlimited power. I mean, retiring. Wait a minute. Field Lab Unit JD01, but on the side of it, it says 03. Wow. Another discrepancy. How does 11-bit keep making games? Absolutely ripped out of the immersion that I was in. I was fully immersed. I thought it was Yan for a moment. Seems like I am not. Bye. I will miss him though, honestly. Alright, that's all she wrote. Initiate cryo sleep to enter the next cycle. Alright. But before we do that, let's fix up the base, because when we wake up, we're going to have to fix up the base. Six days Halo is out for the PS5, really? I got one more room to fix. That guy's off duty, but I'll just fix this up real quick. Alright, everything's good. The machinery room and Sam will need maintenance eventually. They're at yellow, white status, which means soon, but not now.
It ain't so bad, right?
Yeah, we're cool. I mean, the geologist is funny. He's like a kooky friend, you know? He's like somebody's crazy aunt or neighbor, where it's like they make crazy weird cookies you've never heard of. Like, I wanted to make the kids sandwiches, but we were all out of bread, so what I did is I took those white tortillas and I put peanut butter and jelly on them and gave the kids a peanut butter jelly wrap. Wrap popper. Because everything has to be a popper or a fritter or a wrap. Can't be, you know, you can't use words like Jurek or Bigos. You have to do like, oh, it's a stew fritter popper.
All finito here. Should I switch to this?
What are we even doing for research? Yeah, sure, whatever. Slider. Yeah, that's another one. Slider, popper. Fritter's a little more uncommon, but... Or, pigs in a blanket, which, from what I've seen, means a couple, 2, 3 different things, depending on who's making it or where they're from. You like PB&J tortilla wraps, though? Yeah, it's true. They are good. I mean, you know, if you're not planning on having any more burritos or whatever, I mean, why waste the tortilla? You got a lot of PB&J sitting around, or just putting something in there, like ham. We've got in Minnesota, we have Minnesota sushi, where you take a pickle, and then I forget exactly how you make it, but you put out some sort of like corned beef, like the sandwich corned beef you'd buy at the grocery store, you know, the pre-sliced sandwich stuff. You put a couple of those out, you put cream cheese on that, and then you take a pickle and you wrap that up, then you cut that like you would with like with sushi. It's called Minnesota sushi, but I'm sure it has a different name. And a lot of like older like Polish grandmas and stuff make that, because, you know, a pickle's not enough. Great Bond film. Okay, so we almost have 200 of that proxylium stuff. All right, we'll just let that sit. It'll be fine. Actually, do we go into cryo sleep? Oh, we need organics. We're good. We're good. We need just 100. I think we're going into big sleep. You did that with regular sliced ham? Yeah. What, Terrogator? Did I just blow your mind, man? Yeah, that's right. Unlocking new recipes. Unlocking new levels of adulthood. Chipped beef on toast, SOS. Yeah, it's a good Navy recipe. A lot of my uncles who were in the Navy, they didn't like it when they were in the Navy, but then they had a craving for it afterwards. You put some peas in there too. Some peas, chipped beef, toast. It actually is good, but it's because you put 100 billion tons of... well, actually... oh yeah, you do chipped beef, but there was this other thing that we would have too. You'd take cubed potatoes, corn, and then like a particular cut of pork, but I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the... Yeah. SOS is salty as hell. Yeah. But there was something else too that was almost like a corn chowder, but it also had bacon in it. But it wasn't bacon. It was like you would take some sort of cut of bacon. Let's just say it's a cut of bacon, a type of bacon. I mean, there's many types, but yeah, you know what I mean. Ooh, no room for the phaser or mixer. All right, we're gonna throw that out. But the ladies love pickles. So that's a pickle recipe for the ladies. I don't know what it is. There's something about dill pickle. Maybe dill. Maybe it has something to do with dill. Vinegar is a good ingredient for like fresh vegetables and salads. Dill is a great ingredient for like potato and other vegetables too. And then you add dill and vinegar together, make pickles, and it's best of both worlds. It's like we could if aliens were threatening to invade and we made them like something with dill and vinegar in it, they'd probably be like, all right, we're cool, and they go back, and then they'd come back again. They'd be like, hey, could I get that recipe real quick? Oh yeah, let me write that down for you. And then they'll be all right, cool. Then they'll leave again. All right, let's free up some space, get the hell out of here. Oh, too much rupidium. I'm gonna dump a hundo of that. We'll do $1.50. Close enough. Facts, yeah. Your ex liked drinking pickle juice from the jar. What a weirdo. Yeah. But there's got to be a way to reuse that stuff rather than just dumping it out. I bet you could probably take a little... You know what you could do, chat? This is 17D chess here. Here's what you do, chat. If you don't have any dill, maybe what you could do is like... No, it'd end up too soggy. I was thinking, like, could you use that juice somehow to, like, take roasted potatoes or cubed boiled potatoes and then somehow put a sprinkling of pickle juice on them to give them that dill flavor? But they'll last 7 centuries. You could hand that jar down to your children's children. They'd be using so little of that juice. There's got to be more ways to use that stuff. Nothing wrong with reusing stuff, especially now. All these people stealing from you anyway. Every damn bottle and jar that says new design. Yeah, you know what that means. Same price, but we're charging you more. In a way. Don't look at the fine print, please. Smiley. You know what I don't eat enough of anymore, chat? Sauerkraut. I used to eat sauerkraut ribs often. Now the only time I may have sauerkraut is when I'm having like a brat or something. No structures have been burned by the sun. New field lab dialogue available. All right, let's go check in on our new tier 3. Geologist is mad again. Dude, how does this guy always get burned? I don't know. He's like the only one who just gets ravaged by all these radioactive storms every time. All right, hold on. I'm going to go fix the infirmary, and then he can go nap down there and repair everything. It's a common theme for this base.
Looks like we're running out of storage space.
Sauerkraut pierogi, that's a good option. Okay, and then you go chill in the infirmary for a while. And then we'll get you doing more maintenance. And I'll set up all that other stuff later. Including our fast travel point. Need to make Rubens. Okay, that'd be good. I would make a Reuben. Actually, good suggestion. Sauerkraut, pork chops, and potatoes in the crock pot. Yeah, that's another good option. Sauerkraut's a good thing. A lot of, it prevents scurvy. Recommended by 9 out of 10 pirates. The other one's dead. He didn't like the sauerkraut. Alright, we gotta go up there. What about using the juice to pickle the next veggie? That's true too. My Polish grandma had a hell of a lot of canning and jarring going on. I didn't realize how cool that was at the time. She was ahead of the curve, man. All right. Did you find the source of the energy, my guy?
So, did you find the source of the energy? My friend, I've been waiting. Looks like you should have chosen me to take care of your field research from the start. Because finally, we have answers. So I was right. There is a massive energy that creates a singularity protecting the oasis from the sun. It's not a massive energy. It's immense.
Oh, really?
Actually, even that word doesn't do it justice. I would risk saying that it might even be infinite. What? Yes. We found it. 0-point energy.
No way. Bacon cabbage noodles is a staple here. All right, if anybody's got some good recipes to share with me, hit me up. Also, if anybody makes that pickle ham wrap sushi thing I mentioned, also hit me up. I want to see pictures, damn it. Margarita tier presentations. If you got something good, show me, and then I might want to make it on my own, because I got to get some new recipes. I was thinking this year, like, I'm getting burned out on my, not burned out, but I want new stuff. I want to make new stuff. I like what I make, but it's too easy. I want a challenge now. So if you got something, you know what to do. Exclamation point Discord. Make sure you join our Discord too, because we got our new server going. There's a food section there. Drop a picture. Exclamation point Instagram. Also exclamation point Twitter. You guys don't follow me anyway. You don't care. You just want me to play. All right, fine. I'll play.
Energy from a vacuum. I knew it was possible. But how? It's a quantum vacuum. Imagine a background state of reality filled with minuscule energy fluctuations like ripples on the ocean. And
No
if you've
way.
examined them, I have. I hereby entrust you with the testament to my findings, a bedrock for a whole new chapter in the history of science.
Poutine, yeah, I do that too. Jackson, thank you very much for the 54 whopping months, man. Welcome back.
Congratulations. Allow me to remind you, however, that your groundbreaking findings are a result of teamwork.
That's true.
Now, what is the mechanism that sparks this 0-point energy? It was always there, right under our nose. You mean rupidium? Yes. All this time, we thought it was just a resource that could make things grow faster, but its nature and meaning in the universe is so much bigger.
Oh, damn. Price just went up 80%.
How does it work?
800%.
Exactly.
Corpo.
It all happens on a nanoscale, resonating with the energy fluctuations in astonishing harmony. Everything on this planet seems to be aligned with it. Gravity fluctuations, time anomalies. Believe me, it's almost as if rupidium is to this planet what humans are to Earth. A cornerstone. It is certainly more central to this ecosystem than we ever imagined. I need to get this news to Yambot immediately. Just don't let him take the credit. Don't worry, I won't. Well done, my friend. Looks like we've cracked the case. Yes. You probably won't be surprised when I tell you that I won't be coming back to celebrate this success with you.
Nope, not surprised at all.
It's too early for celebrations. This is just the beginning. Good. This is where I always dreamt of retiring, at the pinnacle of my scientific achievement.
Deuces, bruh. Talk to Yambot, and the geologist also wants to have a little chat. I think we still got to terraform the tree though. This here tree. This here tree. Except I didn't say fudge.
Hey, Yambot. It looks like we have a breakthrough. The energy that could bend space-time around the oasis and other terraformed regions exists. It's generated from a quantum vacuum. Contrary to our previous attempts, this one has withstood the test of field research. Most importantly, though, we have discovered a completely new property of rubidium. Continue. Yes. It might well have been created by this planet for the sole reason of protecting it with its energy. Space-time warping, infinite energy. All those things we thought of as fundamental were simply a side effect. It's a true scientific wonder. An interface between quantum vacuum and the immense energy it can produce. Does that remind you of something? Well, now that you ask, it did bring to mind Einstein's field equations. The vacuum field equations, to be precise. Yes. Remember how Einstein denoted the source of energy that curves space-time with the energy momentum tensor?
Oh, wow.
Yes. Here's a thought. If rubidium generates a curvature in space-time, that means it has to enter the energy momentum tensor. And establishing a constant describing the way rubidium affects that part of the calculation could allow us to remove the tensor from Einstein's equations and understand the law according to which the universe is expanding. The cosmological constant. Damn. That would mean being able to predict what happened before the universe was born, to what fate it is heading, or even...
Ooh. Destroying it, altering it, or reversing time.
Obtaining the power to destroy it. Yes. Why do I get the feeling you're not surprised by all this? Surprise is not part of my repertoire. I'm simply cautious. This is a matter of extreme significance. We must test it in practice before we send our findings back to Earth.
Oh?
Wait, what? No, contacting Earth was never part of the plan. The plan has changed. Such groundbreaking technology cannot remain hidden. Science is not a hobby we dabble in to distract ourselves, but a serious commitment. Science is... No.
What?
No. Science is... responsibility for our findings. Yes. That means it is a service to civilization, progress, humanity. Well, you may be right about one thing. We need to test this technology before we make any further decisions. Any suggestions? Design a rubidium-fueled zero-point energy generator, but it needs to work. It needs to be perfect.
Yeah, let's see.
You are very impatient. One step at a time, please.
This guy's getting all pushy now.
Make the calculations, build the generator,
Corpobot.
and then we'll decide whether it's safe to share with anyone. No, it's not so simple. We get the variable. Is it correct? You're not making sense. Of course I'll get my variables correct. I know what I'm doing. Just have a little faith in me, and we will have it. Infinite energy and the keys to universal wisdom.
Just like they've just discovered uranium again. And nuclear power.
Yep. Hello? What an inconvenient moment for him to start malfunctioning.
Yep. Craft the resistor array in the workshop. Perform core analysis. Research the alternator. Alternator? Damn near. That's bad. We got a lot of problems after coming out of cryo sleep. Research alternator. There it is. The ZPE generator alternator. Research the last part needed to build the ZPE generator and alternator. Geologist can research that in 6 hours. And takes 100 of each of these things. Okay. Damn, but the geologist is fried. For now. Alright, well, I'll go set up, while he gets healed up, I gotta set up our piping system again. Although I don't know what we need exactly. We'll do the mega fluid because it's more complicated. ZPM from Stargate. Could be a Stargate reference. Oh, ZPM 0 point module. Oh, they did. Oh, ZPE then must be 0 point energy because that's what they mentioned. Damn, even I'm irradiated from cryosleep. Okay, so we got to mix. What were the numbers again? 2 reds and a blue. Okay, so the blue's got to go off to the phaser. Grabbing that middle one all the time. Almost there. Okay, so now we're making the mega again. And if we need to, we'll make the proxy. And I'll try to do some base repairs while we wait. Gotta get the lab back online. EOD? Alright, after a good night's sleep, I think he'll be alright. Then we can chat with him. A little bit longer.
Looks like we're running out of storage space.
Okay, I need to chat with him. He'll be fine in a minute.
You'll probably be excited to know that we're going to build a zero-point energy generator. Am I excited? Are you kidding me? You know what we geologists like to say on occasions like this? It's all or nothing. Huh. But seriously, I bet even you must be hyped about generating infinite energy. It is a discovery that could change the face of science. Soon, we might face the decision to contact Earth and share our findings, or stay away from the politics down there. Keep such technology a secret? Why would you do that? To stay true to what I promised myself? I never intended to go back. On my perspective, here it is. Thinking about the consequences never got me anywhere. We've done this amazing thing. Why? Because we've trusted our instincts. And if it's led us to perfect decisions before, why stop doing it? I'm disturbed by Yambat's behavior. He was supposed to be an assistant. Recently, he started behaving more like my superior. Really?
Maybe he's had a connection to Earth the whole time.
Developed an ego of his own? What if he wants to kill us and control the world with the use of our invention? What are you talking about? You started it.
All right, let's get to work.
Let's just get to work. Let's. It might be the last time we ever have to put effort into anything. Soon, infinite energy will do everything for us.
Unlimited power. Okay, yep, so he's gonna go up and work on research. He should be less irradiated soon. Perform the core analysis. I could have been doing this too on the side. Wait for the analysis to finish, research the alternator, craft the resistor arrays in the workshop, which is damaged. Geologist has recovered. Good. A small yet vital part of the ZPE generator. So we need, that needs 100 mega fluid, which we've got now. 300 rupidium, which we're close on. And then 200 of that phased approxilium. All right, so I'll go set that up then. Let's do the proxy stuff first. So we'll do what we did before. Delete the one mixer there. Oh, not enough storage space. Dump out half the rupidium. Metals. There we go. Okay, so the proxylium stuff is just the... We need one mixer, straight and squiggly. Straight blue, squiggly red. Which goes up there. But it's fine, I can put it here. Cool. So that just needs to get to 200. And then tier 1 rupidium needs 300? Are those numbers correct? Yes. So I'll go fix up the base a little bit while we wait. Anything else to research? Wait, is he... Did he take the day off? Might have to craft that alternator too. Core completed. Magnetic storm in 2 days. Collect the results from the SAM. Sam, Porter, Bridges. You have researched the core. Craft the core in the workshop. $300 metal. Oh, okay. That's good. We're pretty close to that again. Can speed that up in the refinery. The refinery is damaged and down a level. I don't see a timer for this. Alternator is necessary to keep the generator running. Fine. I don't see a timer for this. Oh, there it is. Okay, he's got to go on base maintenance. Rupidium is unobtainium, yeah. Alright, then the last thing requires a little bit more metal. That's going to be the longest thing to get, though, is the resistor arrays. We're almost there, though, with the proxylium. Then we just need 100. I think the phased rupidium is not that long to get. I think that might be the fastest material to generate. With mega, ultra, giga-ium being the longest, I think. Because got to combine all three. Okay, a little bit more to go. We just need 10 more. I think one more sleep should do. And we'll switch her out for the final phased rupidium. Phased. Yeah, magnetic storm. Yeah, that one's good to go. Let's switch out for the phased rupidium now. Is it a direct connection to base? I wonder, if this is not mixing with anything, I can just pass through then, can't I? Without having to delete the mixer and all that. I wonder if the game will allow that to happen. This is just an unmixed substance, which is fine. Yep, okay. I hope that works. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, it works. Okay, cool. We just need 100 more of that. Yes. Alright, so now we just stand by. Keep preparing the base. Is that a RuneScape reference? Wait, what? Okay, everything seems in good order. We just need about 60 more phased rupidium and then we're done. Then we gotta start whatever test. Oh, it looks like the geologist is not irradiated anymore. What can we go do while we wait? I can go mine some surface iron. Wait, what's he doing? Oh, he was doing maintenance. I guess just stand by in the workshop until we got a project for you. There's really not much to do. An ancient Nutter Butter recipe. Oh my god, those Nutter Butter cookies. I'm sure they're better if Grandma makes them. Oh, this is irradiated and... Dave One, thank you very much for the follow. Thanks, guys, for the follows and subs. Thanks for watching the new Alters DLC. It's been enjoyable. Base game is really fun and really good, but this has just somehow been better. So it leaves a lot of promise for what could be a great sequel for the Alters. I wonder if they'll call it the Alters 2 or the Alters Retribution. This time it's personal. Oh my god. Wait. It's been over a year since the game came out. They must have used some sort of a weird gimmick like, oh, it's our anniversary or something like a year ago when this game came out. You know, like in... Now I gotta look. Now I gotta look and see if they called it their anniversary. I'm sure they did, but I need to know what the original release date. June 13th, 2025. June 13th, 2025. So let me go back to June and see if they called it their anniversary, because they have to. Oh my god, they did. Can you believe it? It's been 1 year since Yan's journey began, and we couldn't think of a better way to celebrate than with a proper Yaniversary. Alright. It says that on Steam. Somehow I knew, dude. I knew they'd do that. Okay, we're at 342. Oh, we can make this thing now after our big sleep. We can make the resistor array. Problem is that magnetic storm's coming. Craft the 0-point energy generator. Oh, now I can put it all together. Ultimate invention, the 0-point energy generator. Well, let's put the other guy on maintenance, because now we're going to get hit by radiation. We just recovered from radiation. Now we're going to get hit again with radiation. Then he's going to get burned. Magnetic storm's going to irradiate him, and then he's going to be in the infirmary again. Here it goes. Yep, infirmary's down. Workshop's down. Build the 0-point generator in the Rocky Valley. I'll do that tomorrow. Alright, now let's put you on bed rest. And then... communications room. Nap time. Hopefully he'll be better. Okay, he recovered. Now, go to... Oh, it wasn't that bad. Go to maintenance. Alright, we're building it right there, it looks like. Right here.
It's hard to imagine I'm looking at something that could literally alter the fate of the world. The responsibility is almost crushing. I better make sure we're prepared for activation.
Tell Yanbot that the 0-point energy generator is ready. All these different Yans had to build that damn thing. Took like 50 years of research.
Hey, Yambot. Looks like we did it. We can proceed with using rupidium to generate infinite energy. I wish I received a penny for every time I hear that optimistic tone.
Let's see.
What? This is no time for your nonsense phase. Nonsense is what you are doing. What is
What?
going on with you? Apologies. I seem to be having minor issues with stage of life alignment. His phases of enthusiasm and frustration are in conflict with each other. There's nothing to be frustrated about now. We've achieved our goal.
Yes, the ultimate
Things
goal.
left is to activate the generator, and we will know everything. Yes, it has to work this time. Oh, what do you mean, this time?
Oh?
Oh, nothing. I'm experiencing system-level perturbations. I can't control everything. The problem of the variable bothers me. Don't worry, I double-checked all the calculations.
Wait, now it's coming down to the last variable. What does that mean?
Worry is not part of my repertoire.
It's like the fifth element.
Yamba? Don't. Why do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you crashing?
No. Yeah.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have used
That
Windows.
wasn't very supportive. Let's hope he comes back to his senses after I've tested the generator.
Talk to your alters. All right. I gotta go talk to the two out in the field.
I'm ready to activate the generator. I won't lie to you. The very thought makes me restless. I mean, when we finally have all this infinite energy at our disposal, what the hell are we gonna keep ourselves busy with?
Video games? What else?
Well, for a start, we'll have to find a way to send a message to Earth. And this may prove to be a challenge in itself. Then, I suppose we'll go into cryosleep, which will make the time pass quicker. Yeah, thank you. You know what calms me down. Of course, there's always a chance that something will go wrong, and we'll have to try all over again.
Quiet. Don't you say that. Oh wait, that optional goal disappeared. Oh, can I not go out into the field and talk to the other guys? Let me see. What about this guy? Oh. Okay, so we can't even talk to the dudes in the field labs. That's kind of bogus, but okay. Well, I guess the last thing to do is start the generator. The moment of truth. Hopefully we carried all the ones and zeros. Now we'll be able to power all of Earth's data centers. Activating the generator is a point of no return. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. You have died. Well, I hear the irradiation symbol. Oh, what the hell? It set everything back.
Why? Where is everything? The planet. What happened? My spacesuit must be damaged. I feel so weak.
Uh-oh, we're an old man now. And we're gonna have to make an altar to do it again. Oh, is this a loop? Oh no, it's...
Oh, no, no. It's not the suit. It's my body. It's old. The base compromised. I need to see what happened.
Evacuation functionality manual. Please ensure
What? Wait, what the hell? I didn't build my base like that. Research lab, communication room, a bunch of elevators, communication room. What the hell happened? I left the geologist here for 15 minutes. What happened? What happened?
There's something down there.
evacuation
Those
functionality manual.
modules. Maybe I can reach them somehow.
We can't even run. Wait, how do I... Oh, I'll have to build a corridor myself to get down there, or an elevator. I didn't see that it was disconnected. The altar has altered the base. I know. Alright, we're gonna have to build an elevator to get down further. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, right? The geologist did what he does best, digging.
Evacuation functionality manual.
I should have known. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Oh, I can only connect there? Well, what the hell? I'm gonna have to like delete all my... That's a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to move the storage and stuff. What the hell were they thinking? Because this game can't deal with the storage stuff very well. I just need to move this over, so let's get rid of these. What the hell? Okay. Alright, we're going to delete medium storage. Can't do that. Well, I need to go into... Oh, now it won't let me go into storage and dump stuff out. What the f... Come on, man. They gotta sort out this thing with the whole... not having enough storage and stuff. If I hit tab, now I can't manage storage anymore. But then if I try to delete a room, it'll say you can't do it because it's... Oh my god, dude. Hey, player. Delete rooms, also you can't store things. What the hell were they thinking? You gotta solve a Tetris puzzle of your own creation to see the ending of the game. Okay, these I think we can delete. Is a social room needed now? Well, it doesn't matter because if I delete rooms, it's going to try to put these materials in storage. And if it puts materials in storage, then I can't move things around. I can't delete storage. I can't believe they designed it this way. Can't you get through to here? How does that not work? You should be able to walk through there. What the That should totally work. Oh my god, there's so many levels of bogosity here. So these elevators can't connect to these. What if I put a corridor in? Doesn't make any sense, man. There, I did it. Jesus.
Just what do you think you're doing, Jan?
My best, okay? I didn't know I had to solve my
You'll
own...
find nothing new down there. Let it go.
my own hellish Tetris creation.
I really hoped it would work. I did.
Oh, God.
But some...
What is this? A whiteboard? It looks familiar. The generator. My calculations. But I wasn't the first to discover it all.
Well, yeah, we knew that from the beginning of the game. Well, not the part about the generator, I guess. So these are like alternative notes on things we've already discovered? Okay.
Fine. Now that you've seen it, we can talk like grown scientists. There's a console in the room next door.
Hey, Yambot. What's going on?
I'm afraid the energy unleashed by the generator caused an atypical space-time collapse.
Sure did.
Everything changed direction. The space coordinate has become time-like, while the time coordinate, space-like. A classic anisotropic inversion. Don't worry, we've had much worse before.
We? Who used these modules, and why are they hidden?
Yes. Why?
What did you not tell me?
There.
We want answers, damn it.
Really, the generator is complex enough to design, but calibrating it seems to keep surpassing our capabilities.
Stop playing games. When am I? Is this the future or the past?
The tensor equations. Rapidium. A minimal error can cause extreme consequences, like in your case. But you were close. The iterations allowed for many improvements.
Iterations? What do you mean? How many?
Oh, God. We've been here for thousands of years.
We don't
We don't know?
Where did he go?
Can't I, Joe?
Oh. I think I can go deeper.
Stop, Jan. It's pointless. Let's talk. I'm sure we can work it out together.
Yambot, are you there? You have to tell me the whole truth.
Don't you know it by now? You tried many times. With each iteration, we made progress. But every time, something failed.
How many iterations were there? Huh? 3? 5? 15?
319.
Wow.
You can't be serious. How much time passed since the first scientist stayed behind? How long have we been doing this?
Close to 19,460 Earth years.
What? What? Damn near 20,000 years that we've been trying to find. Oh, Earth's gone. It's over. Ain't no way that thing's around anymore.
I don't know what to say. Does Earth even exist after all this time? Is humanity still out there? Was there even a way to connect with them if this succeeded?
I don't know. I was programmed to continue the project, no matter what. It's not in our nature to give up. You made significant progress. The iteration principle is working. It's just a matter of finding the right variables.
Oh, now I see. So the variable you were so worried about, it was me.
I'm not worried. We need to push
Well, I was right. We were the last variable. Like the fifth element.
But if I'm just an iteration, that means I'm no longer doing this
wild.
for myself. And if civilization doesn't exist anymore, then I'm not doing it for any greater good either.
Yeah?
Doesn't that make it pointless?
Judge, it what?
Don't glitch. Tell me. I need to know. Please.
No, we.
What am I supposed to do now? It seems I can go even deeper.
Yes, continue. We need to sustain the project. We're almost there. I can feel it.
Talk to me.
What are you still doing here? There's nothing for you to find.
What else can I do?
Let go.
Try again.
That's contradictory advice, Yanbot.
Did I mention I have issues with stage of life alignment? I can I can make mistakes. Mistakes.
I need scissors 61.
What do you mean, let go?
Stop. Stop it, Jan. I'm tired.
You mean deactivate you?
Yes. Please. Yeah. No. We can't give up. We have to try again. Go back up. Erase everything. Hide these old layers. Just like the one before you.
But why? Why are we lying to our next iterations?
To let them believe. Would you have gone through all this if you knew you were just number 319?
Yeah, he's probably right. Okay, that makes sense why my storage was full all the time. We had 319 iterations worth of bases in our storage. My bad. I didn't realize.
Maybe. Why not?
No, you wouldn't. Your ego wouldn't accept it.
Well, that's not true.
You wanted this to be
I would have kept working
special.
unless I knew about Earth
Just
being gone.
you and the Oasis. Nobody wants to think they're a proxy to someone else's ideas. Especially not us. We need to design our own discoveries. You were better than your predecessor. But the one you create has to be even better. Use the iteration principle. Decide what you choose to improve. No.
You okay?
To improve.
So I have two options. I can either engineer myself to be better with the next iteration, or accept the fact that this has been going on for too long, and put an end to our efforts.
You can't let everything go to waste. Not now, when we're so close. Do it. It's what he's been telling everyone before you. Lies, false premises, or I'm confused. I can make mistakes. Mistakes I'm afraid you will have to reset me if you want me to work with your successor. Do you think you can do that?
Oh, wow. All right, this is the big choice. Do we try again or should we let go? I mean, I don't even know if there's an Earth anymore. And thinking about the big picture, I don't even know if, like, if The Alters 2 comes out, if this is even going to be canon or if anything we did here matters. It's a trap? I don't know, do we try again and do number 320? This all comes down to basically doing the research in those different areas, having the alters run all the numbers over like 70 to 100 years. So that takes 70 to 100 years to figure out how to build the ZPE. Then we build that. Yeah. Just another 11,000 tries. Try again, we might be the last humans. I mean, if Yan is the last human in the entire universe and Earth was destroyed, I mean, we don't know. It sounds like they're exploring space, you know, and colonizing other planets and looking for resources, but I don't know. What it does seem, though, is that before we activated the machine, it saved. So, I mean, I don't even know if we're really truly picking the final choice or if it'll just be like, all right, let's let it go.
No.
I'll see what happens, though.
It's pointless. We should let it go.
Good idea. Rest. Accept the perfect imperfectness of the situation.
I, you, he, stayed here to be in the Oasis. With it. Part of it. Not make a monster out of me, you. Us. Who's to say humanity didn't survive? What if they're out there, waiting for this discovery? What if we can really alter the fate of the universe?
If it was so important, they would have came back after 20,000 years, I think. 20,000 years is a long time. If it was that important...
My system is overloaded, Jan.
I can feel it. I'm afraid you will have to reset me.
Deactivate me.
For the sake of our special relationship, I would be grateful if you made this decision for us.
My decision is that this madness has to end. And you could say it's a waste, that we failed. But being here, listening to what this planet has to say, has taught me one thing. It's not the outside world we need to understand most.
It's ourselves. Oh my God, deep.
Maybe my next iteration would be better at solving this mystery. But would it be happier? I'm deactivating you, Janbot.
Excellent choice, Jan. Thank you, and goodbye.
The reason I stayed.
Knowledge. Why do we pursue it with such determination? To prove that we deserve a special place in the universe? Tame the chaos that surrounds us? Or maybe we simply don't want our existence to be meaningless. I was looking for answers in the Oasis. But I found something much more important. The courage to stop. Finally, I can let go.
Wow. Let's see if we can go to the other ending. What happens if we keep the cycle going? Oh no, I'm gonna have to defeat the final boss of the Tetris challenge again. That's probably what took 20,000 years. 319 iterations to open up the basement. Okay, let's do that again. And this time we're going to keep the cycle running and see what ending we get then. I think that was the better ending, though. I feel more happy with that one. Alright. Ending number 2. Grandpa Dolsky finally died.
Why? Where is everything? The planet? What happened?
What happens if I try to go this way?
My spacesuit must be damaged. I feel so weak.
Oh, it's like it limits us to the initial air. Okay. Everything's just gonna be locked like at the beginning.
Not the suit. It's my body. It's cold.
Activation functionality then.
The base compromised. I need to see what happened.
Here we go. Alright, how did we Tetris this out last time? That's right, I connected these at the bottom. Damn it, how did I do that? Okay, there we go, there we go. That work? Yep, we're good.
Just what do you think you're doing, Jan?
Finding out the truth again, damn it.
You will find nothing new down there. Let it go. I really hoped it would work. I did. But sometimes you just have to be more patient. Don't do it.
What is this? A whiteboard? It looks familiar. The generator. My calculations. But I wasn't the first to discover it all.
Fine. Now that you've seen it, we can talk like grown scientists. There's a console in the room next door.
Hey, Yambot. What's going on?
I'm afraid the energy unleashed by the generator caused an atypical space-time collapse. Everything changed direction. The space coordinate has become time-like, while the time coordinate, space-like.
Whoa.
A classic anisotropic inversion. Don't worry, we've had much worse before.
Oh, that's interesting. It knows that I reloaded it, and it marked my previous choice with that white outline. So let's go with completely different dialogue and see what happens.
Before? Did my predecessor already?
Well done,
discover
11-bit,
what
for
I
marking
did?
that.
Why lie to me?
There. Well, no, you did well. Really, the generator is complex enough to design, but calibrating it seems to keep surpassing our capabilities.
Stop playing games and tell me where I am.
The tensor equations. Rapidium. A minimal error can cause extreme consequences. Like in
Extreme.
your case, but you were close. The iterations allowed for many improvements.
Iterations? What do you mean? How many?
I would like there. We don't. What?
Where did he go? Oh,
We must go deeper.
I think I can go deeper.
Stop, Jan. It's pointless.
So we failed again. What's the problem with that? Let's talk. I'm sure we can work it out together.
I think what's going to happen is the ending we're about to choose is basically going to be the beginning of what we just, like, from the very beginning of what we played.
Yambot,
I think.
are you there? You have to tell me the whole truth.
Don't you know it by now? You tried many times. With each iteration, we made progress. But every time, something failed.
How many iterations were there? Huh? 3? 5? 15?
319.
You can't be serious. How much time passed since the first scientist stayed behind? How long have we been doing this?
Close to 19,460 Earth years.
Are you insane? Have I gone mad?
Not according to my knowledge. I was programmed to continue the project, no matter what. It's not in our nature to give up. We made significant progress. The iteration principle is working. It's just a matter of finding the right variables.
Oh, now I see. So the variable you were so worried about, it was me.
I'm not worried. We need to push on.
But how? What is this whole iteration principle?
Judge, it what?
Don't glitch. Tell me. I need to know. Please.
No.
We
What am I supposed to do now? It seems I can go even deeper.
Yes, continue. We need to sustain the project. We're almost there. I can feel it.
Talk to me.
What are you still doing here? There's nothing for you to find.
What else can I do?
Let go.
Try again.
That's contradictory advice, Yanbot.
Did I mention I have issues with stage of life alignment? I can I can make mistakes. Mistakes.
How can I try again?
Go back up. Erase everything. Hide these old layers. Just like the one before you.
But why? Why are we lying to our next iterations?
To let them believe. Would you have gone through all this if you knew you were just number 319?
Maybe. Why not?
No, you wouldn't. Your ego wouldn't accept it. You wanted this to be special. Just you and the Oasis. Nobody wants to think they're a proxy to someone else's ideas. Especially not us. We need to design our own discoveries. You were better than your predecessor. But the one you create has to be even better. Use the iteration principle. Decide what you choose to improve.
Stop. Stop it, Jan. You need to end it. Break this mad cycle.
You mean... let go? Deactivate you?
I'm tired, Jan.
Well, you can be better. To improve.
So I have two options. I can either engineer myself to be better with the next iteration, or accept the fact that this has been going on for too long, and put an end to our efforts.
You can't let everything go to waste. Not now, when
We are so close.
Do it. It's
Do
what
it.
he's been telling everyone before you. Lies, false premises, or I'm confused. I can make mistakes. I'm afraid you will have to reset me if you want me to work with your successor. Do you think you can do that?
Yes. We need to keep trying, no matter how pointless it may
All right,
seem.
here it comes.
Agreed. Who's to say humanity didn't survive? What if they're out there waiting for this discovery? What if we can really alter the fate of the universe? You made significant progress. What? Progress is overrated.
He stayed here to be in the Oasis. With it. Part of it. Not make a monster out of me. You. Us.
All fake.
My system is overloaded, Jan.
I can feel it. I'm afraid you will have to reset me.
Deactivate me.
For the sake of our special relationship, I would be grateful if you made this decision for us.
I can't let everything we've achieved go to waste. I know we can do this. I know we can be better. I'm erasing the whiteboard and resetting you. Wish me luck with the iteration process.
Excellent choice, Jan.
Thank you. And good luck.
All right, here it is. What happens? What happens now?
Knowledge. Why do we pursue it with such determination? Because it is our nature. Curiosity, relentlessness, grit. Where would our species be without the urge for accomplishment? I pledged to reveal the secrets of the Oasis, and I will not give up. Even if it might be a lost cause. Even if it has to take many more iterations. I will not give up.
Wow. So it's literally, so the ending we chose is basically the beginning of the game just now, or there's the option to like end it and then you just go die. Oh no. Oh, I feel bad. I thought we were doing something cool. I feel bad now. Oh well. Good game. Definitely an 11-bit game for sure, and definitely interesting to see more Yans. Really like all the characters, the chemist, the biologist, very cranky. And then somewhere in between was the physicist, and he was kind of neat, as well as the geologist. But I guess he's dead. So it was like after blowing out the generator, he's gone? I guess thousands of years passed in a second. I'm not sure exactly, but definitely neat. Yeah, if he didn't keep the notes, how much time could he have saved himself? I don't know. I think they're hoping that, like, if they're starting over 320 times now from scratch, that maybe somehow there'll be something from the very beginning of their research to the end of their research that will be different, that'll change it. But so far, over the course of 20,000 years and 319 attempts, no can do. But he did mention that we got further each time, but who knows? Like the first couple of times could have just been no research at all, just barely surviving at the base, and then other times it was like, you know, getting the generator operational and then maybe it exploded or something. I mean, seemed to be stable, but just didn't give us the result we wanted, which would have been unlimited power. Which, you know, hey, look who the music is done by. Peter Musel. Awesome. I met him. He did the Frostpunk music as well. Such a nice guy. He's very, you feel like you're around a genius. You feel like you're around a musical genius when you're with him. I'll let that music play out. Yeah, he did the Frostpunk. I think he also worked on I think he also did This War of Mine. I think he did some of the music in that. Then he did everything in Frostpunk in this game, and maybe he worked on something else for 11-bit. 11-bit's making a new game called Crop, which is supposed to be like a very dark. I mean, you know how? Oh, this is great. All the Alex Jordans on the screen for Yandolski. Oh, but Kathy was somebody different.
Growing up apart.
Oh, this song again.
Surprisingly common ground. Feeling nothing more than regret. Till the coin got flipped around.
Things never said in quantum state now won't remain unspoken. The clock is unwound, the choice is unsound, could now reopen. What if I gotta spend a
Dude, look at all these names that end in ski. It's funny.
again?
A lot of skiers in Poland.
Of all the things that I regret, it's losing you that
truly hurts. If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today. On the path I left behind, I've been roaming with no guiding light, but I'm no longer left all by myself. Together we can win this fight. Things that we lost,
That song is so good.
personal cost, are they really gone forever? We're not gonna fail. We need to prevail and sail together. And though it seems now anything could be undone, would you be really missing things if they were never truly gone? If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today. Oh, if I could take us somewhere now, let us win this race against the sun and find a place where we could hide tonight.
A lot of Joannas, too. Some people from Evolve that I know, too, in there. Okay, I'm gonna let the. Oh, you know what I didn't think about is at the end of the credits, maybe there's another special cutscene, but I don't think so. It's got to be a website, chat, where it just compiles whether or not games have, like, you know, post-credits cutscenes. So many games. I feel like every time that I say, wait a minute, there's going to be something at the credits, like 80% of the time, there's never anything at the end. Unless it's, oh, here's all the music. Unless it's a, it's 99.9% guaranteed if it's going to be a superhero movie. What about thanking me, the player, for playing? Absolutely rude. All right, folks, that does it for the Alters, the last variable DLC. Outstanding. The base building and the world exploration was just so much more than what we got with the base game, which you're always constantly on the move, so like you had to keep moving and couldn't really build too much. But I liked the area that we explored here because I didn't feel like we spent a lot of time in it at the end of the last game, but it was the same as the last game too. So when the scientists wanted to stay behind, I guess we got the good ending. Because in the Alters, in the main game, if you leave the scientist behind, he comes here to basically do endless amounts of research and die. All for nothing. With seemingly. Will it be canon? Will it be not canon? I don't know. But when we played, we had the scientist come back to Earth, so maybe he found something else when he came to Earth or something like that. Like turning off the lights and using paper straws and having water bottles with little things that attach the lid to the top of the bottle. That'll save Earth. That'll do it. Not sweeping policy change or restrictions and responsibility. But it's the little things that distract. That'll really make a difference, I'm sure. Good stuff. All right, we're going to go into our continued first look on that new pirate game that's coming out at the end of the month by the name of... No, it's not Assassin's Creed or anything like that, but it's a game by the name of the Corsair Cove. So we're gonna go play more Corsair Cove. So let's continue on with that. What if you click continue? It probably just loads the previous save so you can go back. I'm sure. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Alters Last Variable out now. And that is on sale for base games on sale for 50% off at $17, and the DLC or the deluxe edition is $16. Actually, wow, you get the deluxe edition, which has all that. Okay. Anyway, check Steam. Good stuff. All right. BRB. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We'll be back in a moment.